Hello, dear YouTube viewers and the students of 12th Standard of Maharashtra State Board. You are the most welcome to Bidway's English Learning Channel. This channel has been started for obviously education purpose. It helps the learners to understand both textual and non-textual contents in simple way. Dear friends, in my last video, I hope you might have seen the third poem, The Inchcape Rock, Part 1. As you know that this poem is consisting of 68 lines and it was not possible for me to complete the poem in part 1. So this poem has been divided into two parts. I have already shared part 1 in the last week. Hence, today I am going to start the poem Inchcape Rock part 2. Let's go to start. Dear learners, in part 1 we saw that Abbot of Aberbrothock, who was Christian monk, and he placed the warning bell to the Inchcape Rock to guide the sailors about dangerous rock. But unfortunately, Sir Ralph the Rover, who was a villain and wicked man, he cut the warning bell during his journey through that ocean. Now let's go to see what happened after cutting the bell. Let's see the first stanza of the poem, The Inchcape Rock. Sir Ralph the Rover sailed away. He scoured the seas for many a day, and now grown rich with plunder store, he steers his course for Scotland's shore. After cutting the rope of the bell, Sir Ralph Rover sailed away from there. He was a pirate, and so he searched for the ships and boats to loot them of the valuables. He did so for many days and become a rich person with the plunder valuable things. And one day he was on his way to Scotland shore. ॲबटने खलाशांना सूचना देण्यासाठी इंचकेप रॉकवर बांधलेली घंटा सर राल्फ दी रोव्हरने कापल्यानंतर तो समुद्रात पुढच्या प्रवासासाठी मार्गस्थ झाला. लुटण्यासाठी जहाजे शोधत आता तो खोल समुद्राच्या दिशेने गेला. काही काळातच त्याने प्रचंड प्रमाणात संपत्ती लुटली आणि एके दिवशी स्कॉटलँडकडे परत जाण्यासाठी आपली जहाज वळवली. Now see the second stanza. So thick a haze overspread the sky, they cannot see the sun on high. The wind has blown a gale all day. At evening it had died away. It so happened that a thick fog filled atmosphere. It was spread far and wide, making the sun invisible to Sir Ralph, the rover, and his companions. A fast wind had also blown throughout the day, but it became silent as the evening time approached. परतीच्या मार्गावर असताना त्याचे जहाज पूर्णपणे धुक्याने वेढले गेले होते. त्यांना सूर्यही दिसत नव्हता. जोरदार वाहणाऱ्या वाऱ्यामुळे दिवसभर त्याचे जहाज समुद्रात हेलकावे खात होते. सूर्य दिसत नसल्यामुळे दिवसभर त्याचे जहाज कुठल्या दिशेने जात आहे हे त्यांना समजत नव्हते. परंतु संध्याकाळी मात्र वाऱ्याचा वेग मंदावला होता. नाउ सी नेक्स्ट स्टांजा. On the deck the rover takes his stand. So dark it is they see no land. Quoth Sir Ralph, it will be lighter soon, for there is the dawn for the rising moon. Sir Ralph the rover stood on the deck, and they could not see any land nearby. After that, Sir Ralph, remaining optimistic, said that it would soon be some light in the sky, as the moon was about to appear. रात्रीच्या अंधारामध्ये त्यांना दिशेचा काहीच अंदाज येत नव्हता. सर राल्फ दी रोव्हर आपल्या जहाजेच्या डेकवर इकडून तिकडे फिरत होता. लवकरच चंद्र उगवेल आणि थोडा प्रकाश येईल असे सांगून तो स्वतःला आणि त्याच्या सहकार्यांना शांत व धीर देण्याचा प्रयत्न करत होता. Canst hear, said one, the breakers rover, for methinks we should be near the shore. Now where we are I cannot tell, but I wish we could hear the Inchcape bell. A sailor on board also expressed his opinion on the situation. He said that they might be near the shore, as no roar of the waves was heard by them at that time. He could not explain the right location where they were at that time. He also wished that it would have been better if they had heard the inch bell. किनाऱ्यावर लाटा फुटताना कोणाला ऐकू येतात का असे एका खल्याशाने विचारले. आपण कोणत्या किनाऱ्याजवळ आहोत हे त्याला सांगता येत नव्हते, पण इंचकेप रॉक जवळची घंटा ऐकू यावी अशी तो आशा करत होता. They hear no sound, the swell is strong, though the wind hath fallen, they drift along till the vessel strikes with a shivering shock. Oh Christ, it is the Inchcape Rock! They heard no sound, and there was a very high swell in the sea water. The wind had grown weak, and they continued rowing their vessel here and there till it struck against something solid, and it sent a shivering shock to the vessel. They immediately understood and uttered in dismay that it was the Inchcape Rock against which their ship had got struck. जोरदार लाटामुळे जहाज भरकटत असल्यामुळे कोणताही आवाज ऐकू येत नव्हता, परंतु अचानक कशाला तरी जोरात धडकल्यामुळे जहाजेला प्रचंड हादरा बसला आणि ते जहाज भयंकर व धोकादायक असलेल्या इंचकेप खडकावर आदळले. हे क्षणार्धात स्पष्टही झाले. Sir Ralph the Rover tore his hair. He cursed himself in his despair. The waves rush in on every side. The ship is sinking beneath the tide. Sir Ralph the Rover tore his hair in frustration and to show his foolishness and helplessness. He cursed himself for his wrongdoing. The waves rushed into the ship from all sides to take it down the sea water. सर राल्फ दी रोवर ला आपल्या दुष्ट कृत्याचा पश्चाताप झाला. स्वतःच्या मूर्खपणामुळे आणि असहाय्यतेमुळे त्याचा संताप अनावर झाला. इंचकेप खडकावर आदळल्यामुळे त्याचे जहाज फुटले होते, त्यामुळे ते आता त्या समुद्राच्या पाण्यात बुडू लागले. But even his dying fear, one dreadful sound could the rover hear, a sound as if with the Inchcape bell the devil blue was ringing his knell. As the ship was proceeding down to rest in the watery grave, as the ship was going down into the sea water, the rover heard the sound like that of the Inchcape bell. It was the sound of the death knell that reminded him of his approaching death due to his misdeed done. Nature always takes revenge for the wrongdoing. One who digs a ditch for others falls in that very ditch someday. आयुष्याच्या अखेरच्या क्षणी भीतीमुळे त्याला घंटेचा नाद ऐकू येऊ लागला. जणू काही त्याला वाटले खाली नरकातून सैतान मृत्यूचा घंटानाद करीत आहे, जिथे तो आता निघाला होता. शेवटी आपल्या दुष्ट कृत्याची शिक्षा सर राल्फ दी रोवरला मिळाली होती. जी इंचकेप बेल अनेक खलाशांना जीवनदायी ठरत होती, ती त्याने कापल्यानंतर तो स्वतःचे जहाज व प्राण देखील त्या धोकादायक इंचकेप खडकापासून वाचू शकला नव्हता. फ्रेंड्स, here you learn the poem The Inchcape Rock. This poem gives us few moral lessons. For example, as you sow, so shall you reap. Crime gets own punishment. What goes around comes around. Evil digs a pit for others but falls into the same. पेराल ते उगवाल. गुन्ह्याची शिक्षा त्यालाच मिळते जो गुन्हा करतो. जैशी करणी वैशी भरणी. जो दुसऱ्यासाठी खड्डा खोदतो तो स्वतःच एके दिवशी त्यात पडतो. Okay friends, in this poem there are several poetic devices such as apostrophe, repetition, alliteration, inversion, onomatopoeia, metaphor, personification, etc. Now you can study independently appreciation of the poem. Theme of the poem: poetic style, poetic devices, message of the poem, moral values of the poem, my opinion about the poem. Okay friends, if you like this video, share, comment and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.